Look, my message to the team was, look, this is the NFL. It just wasn't good enough. First quarter, 0 points across the board, and then give up 24 points in the second quarter definitely is a hard pill to swallow. And then, look, we saw some fight at the end, which is encouraging. But at the same time, this game, you got every single play counts. I thought we gave up too many big plays defensively, did a better job in the run game, gave up too many big plays, tackling, scheme, whatever you want to call it, just overall execution defensively just wasn't good enough. On offense, they did some good things, but anytime you lose a turnover battle, it's always going to be a tough game. And then special teams, we just got to continue to improve on that.
Did you get a sense this week?
Sorry, last thing for me. Like, the last thing I told the guys, it's all about us. And this is before the game. I said it's about us. It's not about anybody else. It's about us and to make a commitment to one another. And that's what the game really came down to. It's us going out there, kicking ourselves in the butt or stomping our toe against the wall because of penalties. We don't have a team. I don't think any team wants to go backwards in any cause, but we did that today. So.
Did you get a sense this week in practice that something was off, or did you not have a good week?
No, I didn't. Not at all. Not at all. I thought the guys were locked in. We just didn't walk away with a win.
So what do you blame on the coverage breakdowns? We're not used to seeing that from this team historically. So what's the cause of that?
Historically, or even this season, just a lack of communication.
The 6 pre-snap penalties in the first half.
Yeah.
5 on offense, 1 on defense. How much of that is a reflection just on the coaching?
Yeah. Look, it starts with me. And we've had these hiccups of games where the penalties really affected us, and it did today.
Do you think that first drive, the first sustained drive in the first quarter, the 2 penalties brought it back, and then you kind of went conservative in the middle and then went for the field goal? Did you feel like things stalled out there? How much did you?
In the first quarter?
Yeah,
to me, in the first quarter, you're still trying to just get a vibe for the game, how they're going to play us and how we're going to play them, and how they're going to match our stuff. So.
How concerned are you that this was a big spot for you guys coming off a loss, division games, and you guys kind of came out flat? Yeah,
we came out flat, and look, it's a long season. It is a long season, and the guys, they recognize that. When you get the schedule early on, you got to see like where the bye week is. And saying that, look, no excuses from me, and hopefully no excuses from the players who said to be better.
Defensively, where do you go from here?
For me, nowhere but up. A lot of that stuff going back to the big plays, like it starts there. Like the defensive line and the run game, I don't think that was a problem this game. It was just the big plays.
Hey, Jerod, how do you coach a guy, and you've been there, done that before, when you play as a player, how do you coach a guy who keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over again? How do you get to that guy?
That's why we're coaches. We got to find a solution, whether that's you got to figure out what lever to pull to get a guy going. And sometimes, look, it could look good during the week, and then you get into the game, and it's a surprise.
Jerod, they went up tempo just like they did in the first matchup. Was that, do you believe, them trying to stress your communication, which you said led to the breakdowns?
I wouldn't say so much. Tempo is always difficult. Those guys come out with one-word plays, and we just have to – I felt like we were on the same page out in the field, if that's what you're talking about.
It seemed like both tackles were struggling a bit today, but specifically you decided to pull Demontre Jacobs in the 4th and put in City. So just what went into that decision there?
Yeah, he was having a tough game. Whether it's penalties or blocking the edge, he was having a tough game, and we got to protect the quarterback. As an offensive lineman, that's what we do. We protect quarterbacks, and we got to open up holes for the backs.
Was there a reason you chose to take out Demontre and possibly not Darian? Like, was there a reason for one over the other?
No, not at all.
How much of it all did the health of Christian Gonzalez come into how things happened there?
We saw the injury report. He was dealing with something. He worked out before the game, and we thought he was ready to go.
Jerod, on Monday you said we have enough talent in that room to win football games. How do you rectify that with falling behind 30-0?
Yeah, it starts with me. I think it starts with me and, getting these guys ready to go.
There's some assignment breakdowns that seem like in the red zone.
Absolutely.
What did you see on those plays to agent?
It wasn't a secret. They used motion and shifts and things like that to confuse to stress the communication, and we just weren't on the same page.
Early in the game, first drive, 4th and 1 for your own 39, any thoughts of going for it there?
The thought was there. It was best for the team.
Jerod, you say it starts with you, but when do the players have to start looking at themselves? You can only do so much. When is it on the players?
Look, it's always once those guys cross the white lines, there's nothing I can do for them. There's nothing any coach can do for them once they cross the white line. It's my job to continue to prepare not only them but our coaches to go out here and play better football. Thanks.